Hello, I'm Emiliano Achaval. I'm a professional woodturner here on the island of Maui. I'm also the president of the Maui Woodturners Association. We are a 501c3 non-profit organization. We're trying to make this video to show you guys what woodturning is all about. We have monthly meetings. Everybody's welcome. We bring in professional woodturners from around the world to teach us. It's a lot of fun. Let me show you how we make a bowl. I have a nice piece of Milo, Maui Milo from Sprecklesville right here. This would have been at the dump if I didn't rescue it. So let me show you. Let's go see how I do it. Okay, next step, we cut it on the chainsaw, then we move to the bandsaw, sort of roundish. I can cut it faster roundish on the lathe. This is, after all, a big tool. Now I'm going to put it in between centers. Balance is the most important thing, and now we're going to start shaping it. It's going to be a natural edge Milo bowl. Okay, where we're at right now, I finished shaping the outside of the bowl. I'm almost happy with the form. I gotta take a few final cuts to make a cleaner cut. Then I'm gonna make the tenon. We're gonna chuck this on a chuck on this lathe, turn it over for the hollowing process. It's coming out nice. Look at the colors of this Milo. Beautiful Milo from Sprecklesville. All right. Okay, now we are ready to start hollowing the inside of the bowl. To speed up the process, we're going to take a core out right in the center with a Forstner bit. That will speed up the whole process because the center is what turns the slowest and is the hardest part to take out the wood. So now we're going to take this out and then we'll continue hollowing. Okay, now we did all the inside. We just have the bottom. I have a special tool for that. It's called the bottom ball gouge. We're gonna finish the bottom nice and smooth. We're gonna have to let this dry for a few days and finish sanding it. So we'll catch up with you later. But I wanted to tell you about the Maui Woodturners Association once again. After all, this is the object of this video, to advertise our non-profit club here on the island of Maui. Everybody's welcome. If you like what you see, come and learn how to do this. We'll have monthly meetings. For more information, you can find us at www.woodturners.com. You can also find us on Facebook. To find me on the web, I'm also on Facebook, but you can find me at hawaiiancoaturner.com. I'm going to put the links down below. They're not going to be clickable, but you can copy that onto your browser. Okay, we're going to finish the inside now.
And we are done.
Okay, one of the final steps on bowl turning is going to be the sanding. Like I told you guys earlier, I let this bowl dry for a few days. Now the outside surface is fairly dry, letting me use sandpaper. I'm going to use a series of different power tools. The last two steps is 320 and 400 grit. It's going to be done off the lathe by hand. Then when I'm done with the sanding, we're going to carve some feet on this piece. Notice I'm going to be wearing protection and I'm going to have my dust extractor on. So let's get to it. Okay, today I'm doing the final step. I'm putting some feet on this form. I want the form to be elevated off the table. I finished sanding the inside. My little dog just came. Finished sanding the inside, almost done the outside. Let me show you how I do some carving. So I have 3 feet, so it's good balance.
Emiliano, can you tell us where you're from and how you got started in wood turning?
Well, I was born in Argentina. I've been living in Maui for about 32 years. I lived a few years in Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Santa Barbara area. I started wood turning about 24 years ago. A big koa tree fell in my property up here in Makawao. I cut it down and I cut it into pieces to take it to the dump. A friend of mine saw it, stopped by and told me, "What are you going to do with this koa?" And I'm like, "With what?" I didn't even know what koa was. He told me, "Hey, I'm going to teach you how to do something with this wood." We went down to Sears, ordered a lathe, and the rest is history.
Emiliano, can you tell us a little bit more about the Maui Woodturners Association?
Well, the Maui Woodturners Association is a chapter club of the American Association of Woodturners. We have about 36, 37 members. Some of them are snowbirds, they come and go. But Wayne Omura and Wayne is another great woodturner here on Maui. He'll be the next artist in profile. We decided to start the club we had reached a point where we were at one level. We wanted to learn more, we wanted to help other people. So with a lot of help from the American Association of Woodturners, we got the club started and it's been great. I have learned more this past few years than in my first 20. We bring in professional woodturners from all over the world. They're great, they're a big source of inspiration, great knowledge source. Next, we are going to have Dick Gerard doing a live remote demonstration. We do it through the computer. He's going to be in his home. Dick is a great, amazing artist.
If somebody wants to get started in wood turning, what advice do you have?
Well, that's an easy one. The best advice, and I give it to everybody, no matter where you are in the United States or in the world, join a chapter club. Every country has a wood turning association. Join a chapter club. All the clubs have monthly meetings, sometimes bi-monthly meetings. They have lessons available. They have tools available. It's the best because you will not have a learning curve. It will be less steep than what mine was, which I was by myself. So that is the best advice. If you want to get started in wood turning, give us a call, join the club, and we will help you get started. Okay, some of my highlights or milestones in wood turning, I will say number one will be when my good friend Cole Warren, his father was an artist, he had a gallery in Makawao, Mr. Warren. I was having a real hard time learning wood turning. There was no internet, no YouTube, nothing in those days. So I went to see Cole, and Cole invited me to go see him after work. He had a shop downstairs, and that's when I really started learning how to wood turn with Cole's help. He helped me with my tools. The other one was when Craig Lofton up in Olinda helped me with my sharpening. Sharpening is just as important in wood turning as knowing about the wood that you're turning. So those two were my eureka moments, so to speak. Then fast forward 23, 24 years, and I was invited by the American Association of Woodturners to be a national demonstrator, actually international demonstrator. There's people from all over the world. This year, the international symposium was in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is the smoke that I got from them. It was the 33rd International Woodturning Symposium. So that was really the peak of my career. That was a real important moment, being accepted by your peers, teaching. I demonstrated in front of 120 people 4 times. I was demonstrating how to do boxes with hand-chased threads and Hawaiian bolt repairs, including the PIVA patches that we use in Hawaii. Another highlight was the first time I got invited to demonstrate. My good friend John Mydock invited me to do a demo for the Big Island Woodturners. That was an eye-opener. I was like, whoa, here I am invited to demonstrate in front of some of the best woodturners in Hawaii. I actually went back again, and then Andy Cole from Honolulu, the president of the Honolulu Woodturners, invited me to the Honolulu Woodturning Symposium, and that was really fun. Anyways, woodturning, it's a never ending learning curve. You can learn something every day. Nobody can master this art. That's why it's always fun. There is always something new. Well, that's it for now. I hope you like what you saw. Give us a call, email us, give us a call, and stop by the meetings. If you like wood turning, this is a place to be. Maui Woodturners Association, a 501c3 non-profit organization. Aloha.